This episode of the Football Crazy podcast is brought to you by P45's The Thing Lee Johnson Deserves.
Is football crazy? Is football mad? That football had just taken away the little bit of sense he had. And it would take a dozen servants to wash his clothes and scrub, since Paul became a member of that terrible football club.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 50th episode of the Football Crazy podcast. It is Saturday, November 6th, it is 12:30 am, and I am as always your host Jeffrey Gibson, and on today's episode I am going to be previewing the FA Cup Round 1 game, between Sunderland and Mansfield Town, but before I do I have to say something. Like many other Sunderland fans, I have decided to give Lee Johnson a chance to prove to me that he is the right man to lead us back to the Championship this season. But it's been 15 games, and the way we have just surrendered to teams recently, tells me it is time for Lee Johnson to go. Because he is tactically inept, the players don't respect him, and to be quite honest, he is out of his depth, and the sooner he is gone the better. So please Kiri and everyone on the board of Sunderland Football Club, do the fucking decent thing, and sack Lee Johnson, before he does any more damage to our promotion chances. Anyway, let's get on with our preview of the FA Cup first round game, between Sunderland and Mansfield Town. Now I don't mean to disrespect Mansfield Town fans who are listening to this podcast, and I am sorry if any offence is caused, but this game looks like an easy win for Sunderland. Sunderland are 5th in League 1, and Mansfield Town are 20th in League 2. But with that being said, I can also see Mansfield Town causing an upset in this game, because Sunderland are lacking confidence, and under Lee Johnson, they are heading in a downwards direction, so Mansfield Town should not be written off by any means. In their last 3 league games, Sunderland have lost against Charlton Athletic, Rotherham United, and on Tuesday night they lost to Sheffield Wednesday, whereas Mansfield Town have a draw against Port Vale, a defeat against Exeter City, and a win over Tranmere. And I think the fact Mansfield Town are the underdogs, and also the fact Sunderland are in such a poor run of form, all the pressure is off Mansfield, and I am not sure Sunderland have what it takes to put their poor run of form in the league to one side, to book their place in the second round of the FA Cup. And I think the fact all the pressure will be off them, Mansfield Town will be able to cause us some real issues. When it comes to predicting the final result in this game, I would love to say Sunderland will win 2-0, but I honestly can't bring myself to say that, because I have lost all confidence in Lee Johnson, and his management of the side, and so I am going for a Mansfield Town upset, and I am going to say they will win 2-1. Well, that brings us to the end of episode 50 of the Football Crazy podcast. I do hope you have enjoyed listening to what I have had to say. I will be back on Tuesday, to preview the EFL Trophy game between Sunderland and Bradford City. So until then, thank you so much for listening, stay safe and try and enjoy the football.
Is football crazy? Is football mad? That football had just taken away the little bit of sense he had. And it would take a dozen servants to wash his clothes and scrub, since Paul became a member of that terrible